keep it 1 for 100. My man keep it 1 for 100. My ladies keep it 1 for 100. My peoples keep it 1 for 100.
100.
Welcome to Keep It 100, Oklahoma High School Sports on this Saturday morning, folks. We are here at the new Dick's House of Sports. Come check it out, folks. It's a nice place. But, hey, I'm here with my man Big E. What's up, E?
Oh, nothing much, man. Just another day.
I'm with my man Jay. What's up, Jay?
Nothing much.
And we got a special guest today all the way from Carl Albert, Soldier Creek, my man Tate Jones. What's up, Tate? Hey, you got to speak up some if you're going to be on the show. Hey. Well, hey, folks, like we always do it instead of shooting Sunday, we're shooting on this Saturday morning. We got my man Big E. We're going to recap OU real quick. They got a big game tonight. They got to have this game tonight, folks, to get into the playoffs. And I do mean what? Playoffs. So
Playoffs.
They got to take care of business tonight against
Not playoffs. The playoffs are long gone.
Well,
but a
I'm
bowl
talking
game.
about a bowl game.
That's
our playoff this year, Big E. My fault. But like I said, we're going to get this jumping real quick. Big E, Help us a little bit about OU last game.
Last game, I mean, I think a lot of things went well. I mean, the opponent was a little bit, it was an FCS opponent, so you can't take it too much to heart. Yeah, a lot of the things that they were able to do, it looked good. Javonte Barnes rushed for 200 yards in that game. I don't get how he rushes for 200 yards in that game, gets hurt in the first quarter, and then now he's out for this one. But, it just kind of a weird situation there. I don't know why you decide to play him the rest of that game if he's hurt and that hurt at that. So, this game's huge. Everybody's been talking about this one. This is probably the last winnable game on their schedule.
You think?
Against Missouri? I think so.
I don't think
because, with all the injuries that they have right now, you got to think you're missing a lot of guys on the offensive line. You get two receivers back. You're missing Jacob Sexton, Garen Hatchett. I
actually think the freshmen
Jake
are
Taylor
better, though.
and Josh Bates. I mean, those are 4 guys that have started at some point in the season.
But
and
good
those
starts?
are all gone. What?
Were they good starts?
Those are your better O linemen. They're
I
not
don't
good,
know.
but
I think
those
those freshmen are better.
No.
Yes, I think they are.
I don't know. Maybe
Eddie
Pierre
got
Lou.
the penalty last week.
55.
I think he makes a big difference.
Right. He's aggressive.
Offensive line. I mean, I know just listen to Sports Animal himself. Give them a little shout out, but listen to those guys, man. Talk about this guy's aggressive, and then you also got to look at the running game. I mean, I don't know if X gonna get to play tonight, but he's a guy that is brought a lot to the game. Like I said, you got Barnes. He's hurt, but you do get 2 receivers back. But I think the offense started to click now, so I can see these guys going in a big time direction. They get the win tonight against Missouri, then go take care of business against Alabama at home. It's gonna be tough to play in the swamp. I mean, we got a lady here. She's an LSU fan. Do we got some LSU fans in the house?
Yes, we do.
Oh, go Tigers. They got a tough game tonight against Alabama, but I tell you right now, though, you got to take care of business tonight and get that next home win against Alabama, then we can see. What do you think, Tate?
I said the same thing.
You got to talk in the mic.
Oh, so you want Hawkins back, huh?
But right now, you look at it, Hawkins is a true freshman, an 18-year-old kid that's coming in the game, got thrown in the fire. He did some big things, but he also has some turnovers too. The game that we should have could have got, against South Carolina. But I've been telling everybody all along, South Carolina's a good.
Oh yeah, you don't want to see South Carolina right now.
Yeah, that's probably the best 3-loss team in America.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. But like I said, folks, we're gonna talk a little high school football. We always talk about a little college, though. We're gonna have a special guest today, as you can see on the poster, all the way out of Dallas. He's gonna come join us here in a little bit and help us pick our 5 and 6A high school state champion. Folks, I'd like to give a little bit of love to Dick's House of Sports for letting us come do this. We're not only going to do this one time, we're going to do it for the state championship games. We're also going to do it over in the golf department. We're going to show this store off, folks. That's what we're going to do.
This is a
we're
nice
going to show this
nice
store off
facility.
like, man, I'm telling you right now, you can play hide and seek in here and get lost.
Yeah.
And I'm a big guy, so I can get lost in here. So
yeah.
I just tell you right now, we're going to talk a little high school football. We're going to have Cam coming here. You know, he's all the way from, like I said, Dallas. He's from the Why You Should Know podcast.
You Should Know podcast.
You Should Know podcast.
With,
folks, I'm going to tear something up. You know how I do it. But he'll come and join us, and we're going to let him pick a couple Oklahoma teams, even though he's from Texas, but we're going to let him pick up Oklahoma teams. Big E, what do you think about college football? You know, who else is kind of rocking and rolling?
Man, I really like Indiana right now in the Big Ten.
Really? You think it's just
I like
OU 2.0?
No, I just like what that coach is doing. I like his mantra. I like his swag. I don't know. He
Right.
I mean, he's only been there 1 year. They're undefeated. This is the best season that they've had in a long time. And, you know, they do got a tough road ahead. They play Ohio State, and I think they have Penn State on their schedule as well, if I'm not mistaken. But that's a team that I've been really liking to watch. I really like that offense under Mike Shanahan.
So we need to steal him, huh?
That's my pick for offensive coordinator. But I think who will end up hiring is that Tulane offensive coordinator, Joe Craddock.
What about UNLV?
Nah, I don't think that guy wants the Oklahoma job. Even if it was offered to him, I don't think he'd take it.
Why?
I don't know.
Money says a lot.
I don't know if that offense. I don't know how that offense would do in the SEC.
So, yeah, that's true.
So, but yeah, I like the offense that he runs. But I don't know if that's the route that OU will go. I think it'll be Joe Craddock. Him and Brent Venables have a connection. He was a grad assistant, I think, when Venables was at Clemson. So. I think that'll be the route that they go. But, yeah, I think Indiana is going to be a team to look out for years to come. I mean, they're winning all these games with guys that had transferred from James Madison, you know. And just
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and just wait until, you know, they get their culture established, which, I mean, I think it's already well on its way to doing that. But, you know, get that culture established, and then it's easier to recruit, all that good things, and then get the boosters on board. All that kind of stuff. I think you can see Indiana becoming a pretty good team.
Well, I got to ask you guys, man. You know, Mike Gundy said something this week that was kind of crazy, and everybody kind of got more.
Man.
I don't even know what he said. I've been so lost in everything
He called the media broke. Pretty much.
He broke.
Yeah, they called him poor and broke. The people that criticize him are broke.
Oh, reaching is what he's trying to say.
Is he lying? I mean, when you live in a $10 million home and the money he makes,
some of these media people make good money though.
Right, you know? But. You got to be professional.
Why do you think I'm studying it? I ain't doing this to be broke now.
I got to tell you, this is what I think about Gundy. I'm going to keep it 100. That's what this show's called, 100. I think Gundy wants to get fired. I do. I think Gundy wants to get fired. Before he didn't quit.
Why get yourself fired when you can just walk away?
But
with no controversy,
he's gonna get that money though.
He's going to get that payday
if he walks away.
Walks away.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? If he gets fired,
then they got to pay out.
He's gonna get that
$24
million payout. He's trying to sell that big home up there. So I mean, what do you think? I mean, he's a legend. He's always gonna be a legend. Ain't nobody ever gonna do what he did at Oklahoma State. This is a question. Who are you going to get to come? You guys say this all the time.
Yeah.
Who are you going to get to come coach at Oklahoma State?
You're going to have to get a guy
out here by itself in the desert.
A coach that has been in trouble?
Yes, you Oklahoma State fans, I'm saying it. It's out there by itself, even though we got Oklahoma State right behind you guys. But I'm just keeping it 100.
He's in the desert.
I'm just saying. I mean, what do you do in Stillwater?
Yeah. Drink and
you're an OSU fan? Yep. Why did you – no, I'm going to ask you this.
His daddy?
You picked the team because your daddy, right?
Yeah.
You really like the Sooners, don't you? Keep it 100.
No, I don't like the Sooners.
What? Get him out of here. Just kidding.
That's why his daddy over there hiding.
But no, it is interesting to see. I think if Oklahoma State does decide to part ways with Mike Gundy, I think you got to go in there and get a young guy that's driven, a young guy that needs to prove himself, a guy that's unproven. So I mean, it's going to be kind of a project.
A good coach.
No, you can't get a good coach into Stillwater. You can't.
You got to get a good coach that's in trouble. That's been in trouble.
Okay.
Like a
Bobby Petrino.
Petrino or Florida's old coach.
Dan Mullen.
Or what's the name that was at Baylor?
Bryles.
They're not gonna bring Bryles.
Bryles is
not coming to Oklahoma State. I'm gonna tell you that now.
That's what you got to get. You got to get something like that to start. Get you 1 or 2 years, then you go.
Who was the other one? There was another one, wasn't there? That got. Who was another?
That's the wheelhouse you got to go in.
I think you got to go with a young guy that understands where the future of this game's going.
A young guy's not going to cut it. They're not going to get.
No,
recruits.
I think you need a young guy that wants to prove himself, like a guy that's like maybe a little bit older than me. That needs to prove himself. Because
who'll be a good coach for OSU?
I think the Iowa State coach.
I wouldn't leave there. I mean,
he's not going to leave Iowa State, man. You guys ain't won a game yet. What's wrong? You got the best. I told everybody last year.
I think OSU's losing.
Your running back is like Milli Vanilli. He's a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
You haven't seen him all season.
One-hit wonder.
You got everybody coming back. You got Bowman. Everybody talk about how good he is. He's
Bowman's
older than
in
me.
retirement.
I mean, I'm just saying though. I mean, Gundy has
30
all this
years
talent,
old.
and why you don't have a win in the Big 12?
Yeah.
That is true.
Well, I think that. So like a couple weeks ago, Mike Gundy announced that Reed DeQuasey from Crawford was the 4th string.
Quarterback?
Yep. And he was a linebacker.
Yeah, Reed.
And I feel like
You might as well.
Hey.
No,
I love
I
Reed
mean-
now, but you got problems if you're trying to have him play quarterback.
Yeah, you got problems because
They
Reed.
do have
He was a
problems.
good quarterback.
You
He
just
won
said
state
they haven't won a
championships. He won state championships, but
Hey,
Like,
and
I don't
the
know.
crazy thing goes long
de-
in the Middale area.
I think Reed
though.
would admit that he's a better linebacker than a quarterback, though. So
We're gonna keep this rocking and rolling. I mean, right now with the playoffs coming out for college, I mean, I think every team is gonna have at least one.
Do you like that lineup they showed last?
I didn't really get to see it, so I can't talk on it.
A lot of people crying about it but it's
What was
early.
it?
The
playoff 1 through 12.
1 through
Do you like
12.
it?
I think I would be more so for an 8-team playoff. I think that would be more.
Well, 4 teams
so-
really don't play, so I mean that's what you're basically
right.
getting.
Yeah, I mean, I like it because there's the opportunity for an underdog to come in there.
No, that's
and,
not what we're asking. We're asking, do you like what they have at number 1? Through
Oh,
number
like
12?
what it is ranked right now.
Correct.
Let me look up the rankings. I forgot, but
Just say you
Real quick,
didn't
while
know.
he look up the rank, I'm gonna go to the 6A. Last night all high school teams
yeah.
finished up, and everything's going to the playoffs. Like I said, we'll have Cam here helping us pick the 5 and 6A state champion games. Like I said, folks, like I said, if you haven't been to this Dick's, come out and check it out, man. It's a nice. Poor Academy's probably saying, man, why did they do this to me? I can say that, folks, because this is keeping it 100. I'm telling you right
So
now.
you saying
come
Academy's
check this
gonna have
place
to
out.
follow
Academy,
suit?
Hey, I can't speak on Academy because they ain't got nothing like this.
So it's like Casey's coming in, not Casey, not even Casey. Q coming in.
On cue coming
This
on
is
KC.
what's the Beaver gas station?
But like I said,
Bucks.
we're going to go
No,
real
what's
quick. We're going to talk about 6A games from last night. You had Norman knocking off your state champion, Bigsby. I think Bigsby, back in my mind, I want to say Bigsby threw that game, but I can't say
Why
that.
would you say that? Either your bracket,
Keeps him away from
Union, and
Owasso.
oh, awesome.
You going to either Owasso.
That's
to
smart.
the-
That's
yeah.
smart.
So you got Bigsby getting the win. I mean, you get Norman getting the win over Bigsby 31-20.
well, that losing that game didn't change their seed at all. They're still the 1 seed on that side.
Still the 1 seed, but it comes by points though.
Yeah.
That's a big time. That's a big time. Loss
I made
for
that
'em,
mistake
though.
of tweeting that on Twitter, and I got corrected. So shout out to
I'm-
Prep Red Zone for keeping me in check.
I'm going to say this, though, Big E. That's Bigsby's second loss.
Yeah.
When's the last time they had 2 losses?
I think
in
it's
the
been-
last 10 years.
I think it's been 10 years.
About 10 years.
I think
I
it's
mean,
been 10 years since they had.
So they lose a game early in the year against the Owasso, then you turn around and lose at home
on senior night.
on senior night.
On senior night.
Yeah, I was pretty surprised. But Norman's quarterback, he averages like 200 plus passing yards.
Uh-oh.
And they got a really
Coming
good
out-
running back. The running back comes
He's
over
coming up
from-
here with
coming
the
out
numbers.
with stats. I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
he knows this stuff, folks. That's why, hey, he's going to take over and keep it 100 soon. Then you got Edmond Memorial with the win over Union. That's another shocker. Edmond got a good quarterback. He's committed to go play at Kansas. So tells you what they are. We got a chance to watch Edmond Memorial play against Owasso. People say Owasso's the best team in high school football. I would have to say Carl Albert has the best defense in high school football.
Yeah.
We'll talk about them here in a little bit. Big time win. Deer Creek, after losing three games in a row, they come back and bounce back and beat Mustang 27-20. My man Malik finds a way to get in the playoffs. Coach Brian, you got to give him some
Is
love.
that more?
Moore gets in the playoffs. I think they come in as a 5th seed. They get a win over Enid 38-0. That's Brian's first playoff with Moore Lions. Since leaving Choctaw.
First
one as a head coach.
Sophomore in Deer Creek. So congratulations to him. Muskogee still takes care of business.
Yes.
They're quiet
Yeah.
over there. huh?
36-0 over
Bird still
PC
doing
North.
his thing.
Bird
They got a
went
good
for-
running
he's
back
thrown
over
for
there.
10,000. What is he throwing for?
Yeah, like over
lot of yards.
10,000.
A lot of yards.
And he's rushed for what, like 3,000?
3,000?
2,000? 3,000 yards?
Sophomore, Stillwater gets the win over Sophomore 58-0. It's funny to see some of these teams get in the playoffs with 2 wins. I think they got to cut that out. I think that's embarrassing letting teams get in with 2 wins. Hey, when your season's over, your season's over.
Yeah.
Hey, they may get hot. You never know.
You think this is church?
You just saying that because your
churches.
kid's going to be going there?
Huh?
Who?
You just saying that because your kid's going to be going there?
Going where?
Westmore?
Westmore's the same thing.
No, I don't know.
I
They're in the
thought that's what you were
playoffs?
saying, Westmore. Yeah, they made it to the playoffs.
too.
That's what I'm
wins.
talking about.
Well, a couple kids from Midwest City transferred to Westmore, but it didn't help
No,
Westmore at
it
all.
didn't help.
It didn't help anything at all.
The first game of the year, I'm pretty sure Moore killed Westmore.
They
did.
pretty bad. You got Dale City over Pryor, 49-12. Coach Jones looking to get back to a state championship, but he's gonna have a tough road having to face Mike Dunn in the semifinals. They both can make it. One thing about that, Coach Jones wins another district championship. He's won one at in the 5A and a couple at the 6A. So he's doing good things over there at Dale City. But I think the hottest team in 5A right now, besides the Carl Albert Titans, I would have to say it has to be Booker T. Washington.
Yeah.
Think so?
They got two defensive linemen that's just getting recruited by everybody. So watch out for Booker T. In the playoffs, man. They can take care of some business. Bishop McGinnis gets the win over McAllister. I think it's kind of an upset. McAllister's not McAllister, but Lawton MacArthur's a team that I picked at the beginning of the year that could go win it all in 5A. But Bishop McGinnis gets beat by Midwest City, then turn around and beats Lawton MacArthur. So it tells you how high school football is. So you look at MacArthur, like I said, getting upset by Bishop McGinnis, 38-23. Carl Albert just keep doing what they do. Yeah. All they do is win, baby, win, win, win. What do you think, Tate?
Yeah, they win a lot. And like Marcus James, he got injured at like the start of the season at some team camps, but he came back and he did pretty good.
Well, OSU. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, wave your hand, big man. Yeah, he said he gonna get some TV time too. We love it. We love it. But if you look at Carl Albert's, they got 5-6 guys going D1 plus Caden Davis. He's got a big time picked up from.
Where's he going?
He's going to Harding. Harding picked him up.
Okay.
The number one team, and I think they won the Division II last year.
Yeah.
So it just tells you what Carl Albert got. Year in year out, Mike Dunn and his staff do a great job. So it just kind of tells you what they got going over there. But like I said, they've only given up 26 points for the whole season, regular season.
That's tough.
Now they're going into the playoffs. Hey, that just tells you what they got. But when you got 6 guys going Division I, it just kind of tells you what you got going.
Right.
Their defense is better. What Jerry Jones needs to do, and
Jerry
I'm a Cowboys fan. He needs to call Coach Dunn and said, Dunn, can I borrow some of those guys on Sunday because his boys can't tackle up there in Dallas. And I'm just keeping it 100. They just can't tackle there in Dallas. But like I said, hopefully Carl Albert, we can gripe about this all day long. Carl Albert and Dale C's going to meet each other in the semifinals, and then you're going to have somebody on the other side. When we do the bracket, you'll see, you understand what we're talking about. Carl Albert and Dale C meeting in the semifinals. Man, I hate it to death, but hey, that's the way it goes, man. We can't do
leaves
nothing
the
about
open
it.
road for somebody else?
Huh?
I said leaves the open road for somebody else?
That's it. Midwest City over Duncan. So Midwest City, man, they started off slow, but they're going to find themselves in the playoff. And guess who they play first round?
Dale City?
Carl Albert.
Carl Albert Titans.
Oh.
Welcome to the playoffs.
Welcome to the playoff.
Championship, I think Carl Albert will beat Dale City. It'll be a good game.
Of course you do.
But Booker T will probably end up with Carl Albert in the chip.
Who you pick in that game?
Carl Albert.
Okay.
What position do you play?
Wide receiver and tight end and DN.
DN.
So Tate, before we keep on with these high school teams, tell us a little bit about your season this year.
We did pretty good, and then last year we lost in the semis, but this year we lost in the first round against Glenpool. They beat us 13-0. They were sending 7 guys at us to our line, and we only had 5. And their DNs were pretty fast and good.
That's why you got to run.
So why you got to run those screens?
You got to run some screens.
They threw some passes that they probably won't throw again.
He said.
I don't know how they passes off, but they were taking cheap shots at us. And we beat them last year 18-0.
But didn't y'all play them on Halloween?
Yes.
Did some of y'all go trick-or-treating?
I didn't, but some.
I didn't say that. Did some of y'all go trick-or-treating?
Yes.
Okay, then. When you get candy in your belly, you ain't the same.
That's what it was.
That's what it was. You all hyped up on that sugar. Then when it came down time to play, y'all was like.
I don't know. Marshawn used to eat Skittles before every
That's
game.
a different man, though.
Marshawn's a whole different man.
Yeah.
But Tate, like said, seemed like you guys had a great season. What other sports do you play?
There he is.
I play basketball and baseball.
Basketball and baseball, huh?
Yeah.
So what's your favorite sport?
Probably football, but my best sport's baseball.
Best sport's baseball. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Are y'all ready to take a break?
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a break. Bring on Cam and talk about these playoffs.
In, all the way from Dallas. You should know podcast Cam Kennedy. He's hyped. He's fired up. He's get to hang out at Dick's House of Sports. If you guys don't know him, you can catch him every Monday morning. I'll let him talk about that. But we'll be right back after what?
One of our sponsors.
Keep it at 100. Say it. Keep it what?
Keep it 100.
Oklahoma High School Sports. Be right back.
The gang's the same, but we changed the name, and we're now Chaos Customs OKC. Still your one-stop shop for all your vehicle upfitting and accessory needs. With almost 30 years in the business, we're your go-to for lift kits, wheels, tires, spray liners, bed covers, leather, fleet solutions, and so much more. Give us a call today at 405-778-8878.
Welcome back to Keep It 100 Oklahoma High School Sports Zone. Like I said, it's Saturday morning. We're at Dick, the House of Sports, folks. You got to come check it out. If you have not been here, I don't know what you're waiting on. You got to get here. You can find everything from golf, football, tennis, whatever you need. They got it.
They got a batting cage over here. They got soccer fields out behind us. It's crazy.
Hey, if you want to work on your 40 time, go out there and get a 40 in real quick. If you want to get some shots up, get some shots up. They got it all here. But folks, we are lucky to get to do this show here. But we brought somebody special. He's a little bit more special than me, and I'm pretty cool.
I don't know about all that.
Oh, man. Y'all supposed to say, yay.
No.
But we got my man Cam Kennedy from You Should Know Podcast coming to help us out. Pick the 5A, 6A high school state championship. What's up, Big Cam?
What's up, everybody? What's up, Ethan? I still call him Uncle Jonah.
That's good. You call me Uncle Jonah.
Always call him Uncle Jonah. And we got Papa T right here, too.
Papa T in the house.
Yeah.
He called me Papa T because he's about to have my first grandson.
There we go.
And folks, if you ever seen Cam, stand up real quick, Cam. Stand up. I'm breeding athletes over here, folks.
He might be out of the frame right now.
He's out breeding athletes.
But Cam, I'm glad you could join us, man. Thank you. I know you're busy on with your stuff that you do, man. You and Peyton got it going on, man. You got a little time off. But I got to ask you, though, Cam.
Let's hear it.
Did you play sports?
Oh, I did play sports. I didn't play a lot of sports. I stuck to one. I tried to get really good at one. But I played basketball. It was a whole lot of basketball. I think I was too soft for football, if I'm being honest.
Too soft?
Football's not for everybody.
Dude, I got hit one time. Someone's helmet right in the, small of my back. I thought I was paralyzed. I said, no, I can't play. I said, I'm done.
Have you got a chance to hang out one of these Dick's of House of Sports?
I have not. No. They said Uncle Jonah said he thinks we have one in Dallas. But this is the first time I'm seeing, the House of Sport one. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
So big. Nice.
It's unbelievable, man. I'm telling you. I said it earlier before you got here. This is kind of like you can play hide and seek. And I would get lost, and I'm a big guy. You wouldn't find me in here. So I'm telling you right now, it's pretty cool, man. It's I mean, the stuff they have. We're not only going to just do this show, and we're kicking off high school, playoffs, but we're going to do the state championship game. We'll come in and do the state championship games. We're going to do a golf session here. Big E will handle that because I don't know nothing about golf.
Love me some golf.
Big E, you golf?
I do.
Man,
I'm not very good at it, but I go out there and I'll hit the ball around a little bit.
And then we're going to do the girls' high school state, basketball. Not only do we do Keep It 100, but we also do Oklahoma high school girls between the lines. You can catch us every Thursday morning. If you got a young lady that play high school basketball, hey, check us out, me and Coach V. We love talking high school girls basketball. Not only do we like talking high school football, but Cam, I got to ask you though, man, you like you said, you played sports, but tell us a little bit about your background.
Man, grew up loving basketball. Don't know where it came from because both of my parents, played sports, nothing higher than a high school level, but just became quickly obsessed with it. And my grandpa, he was always in my corner. He played basketball too. He went to the college level. Just stuck with it, and I just kind of kept growing. And I was like, okay, this height thing is being pretty useful. It's I could use this, and I just kept growing and kept growing. And then all of a sudden, one day I'm looking back, and I played 5 years in college and had a fantastic, athletic career. And now the shoes are hung up, and kind of sad about it, but it was fun. It was great while it lasted, so it was dope. It was awesome.
So then you go from playing, getting your degree, coaching and teaching. Then you say, you know what?
This isn't for me.
I think I'm going to jump on YouTube podcasts.
Oh, yeah.
And do big things.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the podcast.
So leaving college, right? So first off, me and Peyton were roommates and teammates at a JUCO here in Oklahoma, Seminole State College. So that's where we met, and it was fantastic times. And he dropped out.
He said he dropped
out because his passion was no longer in basketball. He said, you know what, I've always wanted to start a podcast. I've always wanted to be in entertaining. So he dropped out and started that. I was like, hey, I'm at least going to get this degree first, and then maybe we can chop it up on the back end, but I got to get this piece of paper real quick. So I went on to Arkansas Tech, kept playing, and then when I finished there and I came back, he was like, bro, you got to get on. And he was already building it. It was already doing really good. He was like, you got to get on. And then when I jumped on, our dynamic together, it was so fun, and people loved it, and it just took off completely. But I still had to have a job when I left, so followed the footsteps of my amazing wife, your amazing daughter, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to just be a teacher and coach. I can be close to basketball still. And then after 1 year, I was like, I said, God bless. This is not for me, though. I respect every teacher 10 times more now, but I'm going to go do this podcast. And Liv was like, what do you mean? There's no stability. It's the internet. What if the internet dies tomorrow? You never know. You need something. You need to be able, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, babe, just trust me. We're gonna work hard. We're gonna give it all we got, and it'll be good. And it's been amazing and more. So
that's good stuff, man. You know, I'm proud of you. You know what you and Peyton has done. You know, it's so funny. And we'll get back to sports, but it's so funny. Cam is a guy that he's real laid back. You know, in our house, he just Cam. We go to dinner, man, and my daughter, if you don't know my daughter, she's something else. Sweet woman. But I'll tell you, boy, don't get too close to her territory. Yeah. Especially she's trying to eat.
The look she's giving you right now.
Yeah. And Dad can keep it real, but I'll tell you, we went to dinner last night, and not 2 minutes we've been into dinner, guess what? Oh, my God, that's that guy. I'm like, me? They're like, no, him. Once again, I get shut down. But you know what? I love it, what he's doing. I mean, he's bringing fame, joy, and people love to hear him because he's great entertainment. Just kind of like sports, he's entertaining you guys, and I mean, I love what he do. But like I said, I brought him here today because, like I said, he does know sports, but we want him to pick some of these high school state playoff games. We're going to do 5A, 6A. He knows a little about some of them, but we're going to have him pick some of the games, man, and see what he can do. Kind of like what they do on Saturday mornings with the what show?
College Game Day?
College Station. We brought our own celebrity in. That's what I'm talking
College
about.
Station.
We brought our celebrity in, so we're going to get this started. We're going to start at the 6A. You know, you got Bigsby is getting the number 1 seed on top. Then you got Moore. My man Malachi is supposed to be here for Moore. Moore's outstanding quarterback. He hasn't showed up yet, but hopefully we can get him in here. But you got Moore playing against Norman. Who do you guys got in that one?
Moore Norman? Norman, 100%. You take that Norman? You take down the best team in the state that's been the best team in the state for the past decade. They take him down.
I picked him too.
And you expect
where does Malachi go to school at?
He goes to Moore.
He's a quarterback.
I'm rocking with Moore. You know what? I'm rocking with Moore. I'm rocking with Moore.
We can't see you, but he's somewhere in here.
My firstborn, his name is going to be Malachi, so I'm going with Malachi.
You ain't supposed to say that yet,
There we go. It's out. It's already out.
Oh, man, so y'all told me don't say that, so I've been keeping it a secret.
It's already out. You can let it loose
I
now.
can let it loose
You
now?
can let it loose now.
I'm surprised he kept it secret.
I kept it.
How long was it? About an hour?
She said,
about an hour or two.
Dad, if you say something, and I said, man, I've been wanting to say something. I want to say something. There's my beautiful granddaughter. She's in the house, too. Now, you can't come on yet, baby, but we'll get she loves the camera. But I tell you right now, Malachi, we're going to go with it. Then you got Westmore versus Edmond Memorial. Westmore comes in with a 2-8 record. And I said this earlier, folks. If you won 2, and don't get wrong, if you go to Westmore, don't get mad at me. But if you won 2 games all season, you should just pack the cleats up and start the next sport.
They're in the playoffs
for 2
for
games.
a chance to win the state championship.
Yes, sir.
2-8 record.
2-8.
Yep.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
It's YMCA, baby.
Yeah.
How does everybody participate?
How does that happen? How do they even make it?
I don't know, man.
A wish and a prayer?
Yeah. A wish and a prayer and a generous donation or something. How are you in? Oh, man.
I know. But good luck to my man, Coach White, man. I'll tell you real quick. Coach White's over at
He going to turn it around.
He will turn it around. He coached at Bishop Gorman. He's a heck of a coach. He coached over at OU. He coached in Nevada. So this guy, this is his first year coming from Wyoming. He will get it turned around. Believe me, he's already done some big things over there. He's changed the locker room around. But, hey, right now with the high school transfer portal just bad as the college transfer portal, it's crazy because kids are packing up and leaving. Everybody making super teams. You can't do nothing about it until the OSSAA can stop it. And I'm telling you right now.
Will they stop it?
Will they stop it? The answer is what?
Nope.
Probably not.
No.
But hey, that's where the way it goes right now, man. You know, kids are moving in, and that's how you make teams good this year. So I mean, hopefully he can get it turned around over there. But we're gonna go with Edmond Memorial on that one. Then you got Deer Creek and Broken Arrow.
I could see this one going either way.
What?
Yeah.
I'm
Deer
going
Creek,
Broken Arrow.
Deer Creek has not been the same Deer Creek that we've been seeing the past couple years.
Right, that's because they've been playing.
Man, they might have had a.
Well, yeah, that's true, but
I'm gonna go with Deer Creek. I mean, they lost some games, but I tell you right now, they bounced back last night. They beat Mustang.
I'm gonna go with Cam. I'm picking Broken Arrow.
There we go.
Oh, y'all go with it then.
Yeah.
Y'all go with it.
It's gonna be a broken arrow straight through that deer, and then the deer's gonna fall in the creek.
I like it. I like it.
That's how we're doing it.
Then you got Union versus Mustang.
Union.
You got Union?
Yeah.
If it was wrestling, I might go Mustang. I don't know. They used to be a good powerhouse. I'm gonna go Union for sure.
I'm gonna take Union on this one too. I'm gonna take Union on this one. So we gonna go second round. Or you wanna go to the next?
Let's go to 6A2.
6A2.
Yep.
You go this one, Big E.
Yeah. So 6A2, first round. You got Sapulpa and Lot Nike. I got Sapulpa in that one.
Take Sapulpa in that one.
Yeah, Sapulpa's been pretty good. They're kind of like a fringe team, you know. Like I think they're just a few pieces away from being able to.
I'm just gonna
break
rock what
through
they
and win
saying. Let's go Sapulpa.
Yeah.
Give me Lot Nike.
I knew he was gonna say.
I'm going against the grain. I'll go Sapulpa. I'm going Lot Nike. That's what I'm doing.
He's just saying whatever.
I'm waiting to see. No, I only know a couple. I know. I did some
I'm
research.
messing.
Who you got next? Who you got?
Next, you got Piedmont and Ponca City. I like Piedmont.
I got Piedmont.
I keep talking about it. They run that flex bone.
It's hard to go over that.
Hard to game plan that flex bone. You know, it's hard to get prepared to go against that. So
I'm going to go Piedmont. I had a teammate at a JUCO from Piedmont, so I'm going Piedmont.
Oh yeah.
I'm taking it back about 5 or 6 years. We're going to go Piedmont. There we go.
What was his name?
Oh, that's
I don't
know. Yes. It's Ginger. He ended up going completely bald. What is his name?
He said Ginger going really bald.
Well, by choice. Yep. Don't quote me on that one.
Guy.
But
That
yeah,
guy.
That's
that guy. He's a great guy. Why can't
right
I'm
there.
blanking? I'm blanking. He's a great guy though.
Who you got, Big E?
And then next you got some buys. Putnam City versus Bartlesville. I like Putnam City in that game.
I'm gonna take Bartlesville.
Okay.
I'm going Bartlesville.
All right.
He said, I like that Putnam City. Okay.
I don't know. Bartlesville.
You know what Bartlesville's at?
I'm going Bartlesville.
We went there one time.
No, one time.
Yeah, that one time.
I'm
Drove
going
through,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Bartlesville because my youth pastor, when I was in the 7th grade,
He making up
left and he went to Bartlesville. So there we go. I got connections everywhere. I'm going Bartlesville.
He said my youth pastor.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, that's good.
For real.
My youth pastor.
Who you got next?
You got PC North and Southmore.
Oh,
next.
Sophomore got another record like I don't know what they doing more.
I think they're like 5.
Moore's
got
paying,
5 wins.
Moore's paying the city. If you're about to tell me Southmore is they have a losing record,
I think they do. Like
Yes.
4
I think
wins.
it's what,
Yeah.
it might be 3 and 7.
He said 3 and 7.
Well, the thing with 6A, you're very they're top heavy.
Where's the integrity?
Hey, you want to play this week? Come on, join us.
Yeah,
We gotta
you know,
fill the
You know you have
bracket.
to be down in Texas.
Yeah.
Oh my God! First off, you need an NFL QB if you want to win. You got to have monsters on the O line. Like I could argue there has never been a team that is 2-8
And went to the
has
playoffs.
ever gone to the playoffs in the great state of Texas. Ever.
He said
The
the
great state
Texas.
of Texas. We're in the okay state of Oklahoma and the great state of Texas.
Oh, okay.
Man.
There's never been that bad of a losing team.
That's crazy. So who we got next, Big E?
Next, you got well, that's all the first round games,
Let's
and
go
then
second
you
round.
got you
Let's
got
go second round because we want to talk second round
Yeah,
a little bit.
so-
We'll go all the way through with these guys in 5A.
Yeah.
Second round, you got with Choctaw.
yeah, you got Choctaw, who will be playing against what I predict will be Sapulpa. I think Choctaw is going to win that game. They got their weapons. I think are just going to be too much for Sapulpa. You got Mayor Morgan, who has rushed for over 1,000 yards this season. You got an athletic. You got a quarterback that's athletic. He can beat you with his arm. He can beat you with his legs. You still got Juju over there. He can take one.
Juju.
He can take
He
one
can
to the
take
house
one
at any
any
given
time.
moment. So the weapons that Choctaw has, and then on the defense too, they've been able to do some good things on the defense. They've been involved in some higher scoring games, but I think when push comes to shove, they're able to defend themselves when their back's pushed up against the wall. So I like Choctaw.
I don't know. Choctaw, I mean, if he does what he does, I don't know. I go Choctaw, but you know how I am with him. Is he going to punt when he's supposed to punt?
Yeah, it's
Is
not
he gonna
game
kick field goals
management.
when
You
he
got to
kicks?
manage the game.
Especially
This is not the time to be pooch kicking it right out the gate, onside kicking, going
Right.
for 2, going for it on 4th and 35. Like this is the
On
playoffs.
their 35.
Like
Yeah. They're playing who? You're
playing
predicting
Sepulpa.
Sepulpa?
yeah.
Yeah, they got
I got
Choctaw.
Choctaw.
You know what I heard in Sepulpa?
Yes, sir.
They don't have any pest control companies. They don't have nothing to take out Yellow Jackets. Give me Choctaw.
Oh yeah.
I'm rolling with Choctaw. Give me the Yellow Jacket. 10
folks,
times
you know
out
how
of
I
10.
feel about them Yellow Jackets. You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna pick the upset. I got Sepulpa.
Oh, no, you're
spraying
wicked.
down the Jackets.
No, you're wicked.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. Choctaw don't have any gold balls. They got a bunch of silver balls, and guess what? Muskoge's gonna get another gold ball.
Oh, you going weeks? You
Muskogee?
going weeks ahead?
Muskogee, I'm ahead of y'all.
You like weeks ahead.
Yeah.
All right.
He said, second round. I'm in the championship.
We got Piedmont. We had what, Piedmont?
And the next round, yeah, you'd have Piedmont going up against Sand Springs.
I took Sand Springs.
Not a big fan of sand. I'm going to go Piedmont.
I think I'm gonna go
Stays
Piedmont.
where it's not supposed to, gets in your shoes. Let's go Piedmont.
Yeah. They're also called the Sandites. I don't know what a Sandite is.
Isn't that like
That sounds
like a
close to-
bug or something? I don't
A
know.
Sandite? I
Oh,
have
no,
no
it's a
idea. That's a
person.
termite. You're thinking of a termite, I think.
Don't
I
like
don't know.
bugs either.
Yeah.
Piedmont.
Anybody know what a Sandite is?
Anybody
No.
know what a Sandite is?
Google. All right.
Nope.
Google it real quick.
Google Ivy.
She don't know.
Teasing.
But anyways.
She said,
But no, I like Piedmont in that game.
All right, we
Piedmont.
got Muskogee and Bartlesville.
Muskogee.
Muskogee.
Birdman, I'm telling you, I covered Birdman when he was a freshman. It's kind of, I almost cried on senior night because I remember the kid when he was a freshman. Now he's a senior, about to go play college ball at
Texas State.
Texas State, man, and a good program, you know, in which they done a good job in the transfer portal. So you can see this guy next year starting as a true freshman for Texas State. So I'm gonna go all the way with Muskogee, man. I mean, and I got to go with Muskogee because my baby brother was born in Muskogee.
We used to live in Muskogee.
Yeah, we used to live in Muskogee, so we got to go back. Even though I'm a bomber, I got to give Muskogee some love, though. Go
There we go.
Muskogee.
I like that. What's his name? He's going to Texas State?
Birdman.
I would call him on Friday nights. Tell him you need him to just do something because if not, he's going to be partying at Texas State. It's a party school. I'm just telling him right now. Protect Birdman at all costs. Tell him you need his help every Friday night and don't let him go out.
Don't let him go out.
Don't let him go
out. Oh, man.
He gonna get lost in the
You know
sauce.
about that?
From
Libby.
Texas. Texas State is crazy. It's
You party
good
down?
school. Good school. But,
Campus is beautiful.
oh,
Campus
yeah.
is beautiful.
Fantastic.
So we got PC North and Stillwater.
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 Yeah.
Give me Stillwater. I don't know too much about PC North. Stillwater. I like the town. We used to go there to have fun because there was nothing in Seminole. So I'm going to go Stillwater.
Okay. So moving to the semifinals, you got Choctaw, Sand Springs,
Choctaw.
Yellow Jackets.
and you got Muskogee, PC North.
Muskogee.
Muskogee.
All right, championship game.
Muskogee.
Muskogee wins another gold ball. Back to back for Muskogee.
So
Y'all ain't gonna like me.
Choctaw?
Muskogee
Choctaw.
Choctaw.
We picked it.
Y'all
If
aren't
it
gonna like
ends
me
up
for
like
this one.
that, I would want Choctaw to win. No, I'm rolling with Choctaw. Muskogee might do it. They probably will, but I'm going with Choctaw. Give me the underdog.
I can't pick against my alma mater.
What?
I'm gonna have to go with Choctaw
Good man.
Over
to,
Muskogee?
to win their first one in over 60 years.
He
I
said
think.
60.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's been 6. Give me
60.
Muskogee. I'm flipping. I'm flipping.
A
Just like that.
6-0.
6-0. Give me Muskogee.
Man.
You said Muskogee has one of those?
Yes, Muskogee.
Give me
got
Muskogee.
one.
They
Yeah,
have
right
championship
now,
DNA.
Hey,
Muskogee,
Yes.
hey, they did like everybody else. They went and got the best running back in Washington State from Bartlesville.
yes.
Got some good offensive linemen. So, hey, the transfer portal not only is it hot in college football, but it's also hot in high school football.
Yeah, that's
We're going to switch over to 5A.
5A. Let's go.
This will be a good
So
one, man.
Oh,
5A,
man.
you got no bye weeks. So I mean,
Why is
you
that?
earn the top spot. You still got to play that next week. So that's what I like about 5A. No bye weeks. You don't get 2 weeks to prepare for your next
And
opponent.
you don't
You're
get
right
in with a
there.
2-8 record.
Exactly.
That should be statewide.
He said to be
That's
stable.
5A, 6A, 3A, 2A,
Yeah.
4A.
Absolutely. I agree. But first up, you got Newcastle versus Noble. I got Newcastle.
I got Newcastle.
Newcastle. The dream team. No, that's total. That's
I'm
the
gonna
wrong
go-
team.
I'll go Newcastle. Yeah.
Newcastle.
I'll stick with it.
All right. And then you got Pryor and Bishop Kelly. I got Bishop Kelly.
Bishop Kelly.
You can't
Private
go, you can't
school.
Go,
You
you
can't
can't
go
go.
wrong.
You can't go against the Irish.
He said the Irish.
No, Bishop
The
Kelly.
Catholics, I
No,
mean, you can't go
that-
against
Bishop
them.
Kelly's not the
Can't pick
Irish.
against God. No,
Bishop
that's
is God, baby.
I like schools that have 2 names. I'm going Bishop Kelly. That's what I'm going.
And then I like this
it
game a
says
lot.
money.
Yeah, literally.
You got Booker T. Washington versus Collinsville.
Booker T.
I'm
Washington.
taking
Don't
Booker
ask me
T.
why.
Booker
Taking
T.
Booker
They
T,
look really
man.
good this
I
year.
think they're the best team right now in high school football, besides Carl Albert Dale City. Carl Albert Dale City is going to be on the same side. What?
He said the
I
best
think
team.
they're the best team in all of high school now,
So-
except
so-
Carl Albert City.
No,
Maybe
I'm
Choctaw.
talking about playing right
So
now.
they're really fifth best.
He
I'm
named
talking
eight-
about
he
playing
named
right
8
now.
teams.
I'm talking about.
Oh, okay,
You're talking
okay.
about playing
Oh,
right
Oh,
now.
playing right
I
now.
think they're the
0-0.
hottest team in high school 5A football. They lost early in the year, but they got 2 D linemen that are just wrecking ship. And I'm telling you right now, everybody's recruiting them. So right now it's getting cold. The weather's changing. People don't play the same, so you know what it is. I'm going with Booker T.
I'm going Booker T.
And then you got Guthrie versus Lawton Mack. That should be an interesting game.
See, I've
That
never
was-
liked the sound that Guthrie makes. It's never set right with me. Just when you say the
I think I
city,
saw some Guthrie people walking around here a minute ago. I don't know where they went.
We'll
but-
Well, they're
talk
the Blue
about it.
Jays, though. They're the Blue Jays.
yeah.
And right now it's winter, so you ain't going to see no Blue Jays out.
There we go.
Mm.
What's the other one? What was it? Who they're
Lawton
playing?
Mack.
Lawton Mack.
Lawton MacArthur.
What's their
Oh,
mascot?
jeez. I don't remember. I don't know. The
Anyone?
I'm
Guardians?
going to go with Lod Mack.
I'm going Lawton Mack.
You don't think Guthrie can beat Lawton?
You saw Guthrie just 2 weeks ago. What do you think?
But that was
that-
against the best team.
What did you say about Guthrie 2 weeks ago?
That was against
Is
the
that
best.
What did you say about Guthrie 2
Time
weeks
out,
ago?
man. Let me finish. That was the best team in Oklahoma, though. Are they
What-
not?
What did you tell me about Guthrie
What?
2 weeks?
They went against the best team in
But
Oklahoma.
I'm asking you,
Who's
what
that?
did you tell
Carl
me about
Albert.
Guthrie, though?
Is this at Guthrie?
It's a
This-
community.
This will make
It's a
my-
community team.
It's at
Right.
Guthrie.
It's at Guthrie.
I don't care. They had the band. When you got done playing football, you went.
He had a
jumping.
football player playing.
No.
They had.
He was
some-
like,
He took his shoulder pads off and started playing the trumpet.
you had guys
Basically.
leave the football field and go serve at the concession stand.
No way.
And that was the
No.
worst hot dog in my line.
That
I'm
was the
keeping it
worst hot
100.
dog.
My
I'm
God.
not. Hey, Guthrie, y'all need to work on y'all's
it
hot
was a
dogs out
sandwich.
How do you mess up a hot dog?
They messed up
You need
a
to
hot
find
dog.
another kid to play the trumpet. You need to get new hot dog water, and you need to keep the football players on the football field.
Correct.
there. That's it. And they might win a state championship. There you
Guthrie.
go.
No, it might
Nah.
take a lot more.
I'm-
And hopefully, you need to try to get one of the 2 and 8 teams in the first round. You need to try to do that. That'll
combine
get
them
the ball
together.
rolling. Yeah.
Hey, there, yeah, make the kids that are 2 and 8 come over to Guthrie and serve in their concession
Yeah,
stand.
make
How
them
about
play
that?
the trumpet.
I mean, my bun, I got the hot dog, man. Pay $3 for that hot dog. And the sucker said like this.
The bread was like a brick.
I could have threw it at somebody and it would have knocked them out. So,
Ooh.
who we got next, Big E?
Next, you got. I'm looking at 2 different things here. Oh, here we go. Carl Albert, Midwest City. This one ain't hard to pick.
Call up
Carl
by a
Albert versus
lot.
Midwest City. I got to ask Chris. Chris is the director of the store. Carl Albert, Midwest City. Even though I'm a bomber and he's a Titan, who's going to win the first round? Me and Chris go way back. All day. Me and Chris go way back. Back in the junior high. I never beat him in basketball. I think 3 points. I think 3 points just started when we was in middle school, right?
Man,
Never beat him.
what year was this?
What year was that?
Was this the
We ain't gonna
1900s?
tell you what year that is.
1920.
We ain't gonna tell what year it was. But we
back
had
in-
fun. We look good for our age. Tell him, Chris. We look good.
No, Chris
y'all,
looks
y'all were the
good.
best athletes for the class of 1928.
Chris looks good. You don't look.
Edit that part out, please.
What he say?
But like I said, we got
man.
Carl Albert, Midwest City, man. Even though I'm a bomber, my oldest graduated from Carl Albert. My youngest is gonna probably graduate from Carl Albert. But I gotta pick the Titans on this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going Titans for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Been around Carl Albert for a while now. Every time I come down, we see him. And the last time we were here, they were up 49-0 at halftime.
Yeah.
So I don't even know who they were playing. No disrespect to that team. I'd take some of that funding away from that athletic department. But if you're up 49-0 at halftime at a high school football game, you're doing something right.
Doing
So
something
tell
right.
about the first time you came, and you and Peyton walk across the field.
There was
my
kids
God.
coming
Who-
off
who
the
were,
damn
Who were they playing?
Lawton.
Lawton Ike.
Lawton
Lawton
Ike.
Ike.
They were coming off the
We-
game.
we-
They were
we
playing
were
in the
with-
game to come over onto the sideline. I was like, wow.
Yeah, so we were at the game, and we just pulled up for a weekend, and there was a lot of people there, and everyone was like, wanted to say what's up, take pictures, and we love that. So just to make it simple for everyone, we went across the field to go to the bathroom over there. And I kid you not, we're walking across the field. It's me, Peyton, Uncle Jonah. This kid on the other team pops his helmet off. He's like, hey, man, hey, and runs up. And I said, bro, you're down like 36-0. Like, you should probably, like, focus a
Took
little
his
bit.
helmet off.
Took his helmet off, came, dapped us up, said, I love y'all stuff, and then went back. And I was like,
Had enough time, though, I guess.
I was like, wow.
That's probably why they were down 36-0
Yeah,
because their
100%.
guys were.
Hey, he made his night though. He got to see Peyton in camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was lit. It was lit, and I love everybody that we've run in contact to. So it was fun times. It was crazy. He literally left the sideline, and I was like, ooh.
That's good stuff.
I bet he ran that whole next week at practice.
I don't know if the coach
100%.
even knew he ran out the field.
The coach was probably sitting there just.
Maybe the coach was a fan too.
Yeah.
Maybe he was like,
If the coach would have, I would have been like, nah, we gotta get someone else in this position. You gotta get rid of him.
Who got?
Next you got McAllister and Claremore.
I'm going to go with the Zebras.
I'm going the Zebras.
Zebras.
Yeah, the Zebras.
Zebras.
Gotta go with the Zebras.
Hey, I just say right now, they got to the semifinals last year.
Maybe the Zebras will help the Zebras. I don't know. Officiating this year in high school football.
I just saw a guy, folks out here, we're at Dick's House of Sports. I saw a young man grab a shirt,
A referee.
shirt. No, he ain't been coached up, so he going to go call a game today.
Yeah.
Even though he bought it from Dick's House of Sports, we give him love for that.
Oh, so
But
you
I'm telling you right
said
now,
today's the first day?
Today,
yeah.
he's the first
day on the
training.
job.
Yeah.
So give him love for getting it from here. But I'm telling you, whoever game he's going to ref, woo-wee.
couldn't have been older than about 18, 17, 18.
He says he's getting his 75 and done, huh?
He just left the DMV. He just got his license today. His first stop was here to get his ref shirt, and he's trying to make some things happen.
That's it.
All right, and then you got
City?
Dale City Shawnee.
Dale City.
I like this matchup because
I like this matchup too.
just because you got
The
Coach
front?
Madonna
Oh.
back coaching against Coach Jones. They know what each others are going to try to do. I think this game could be closer just because schematically they know what each others
no.
are going to do. But I'm not saying Shawnee's going to win this game. I'm just saying it could be closer than what people expect, just because how well these two guys know
I'm
each
going
other.
to tell you, we had Coach Madonna on the show last week. Great guy, doing great things out in Shawnee. But I'm going to tell you, I love my Dale City Eagles. My man Robert Jones is like a brother to me. We talk every week. I used to do the Coach Jones show for many years. Had to step back, do something different. But I'm telling you right now, I'm really upset because you're going to have the semifinal game, the championship game, which OSSAA, whoever needs to get this right, because you shouldn't have two of the best teams playing in the semifinals. Should be playing the state championship. And everybody that's listening to the show should say the same thing and agree with me on this. But I'm telling you right now, Madonna, I mean, I'm excited for you. But this ain't going to be your year. Hate to say it, brother, but you got to go with Road Eagles, Road Eagles.
Yeah. Gonna go with the
Eagles.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Last time I saw Shawnee football play, Gabe and Dede were just tearing them up. So I'm going to go with the other team. I'm not going to go with Shawnee. So that was the last time I saw Shawnee live in action.
What we got next?
In the last game we got in the first round, we got Bishop McGinnis versus Lawton.
Bishop McGinnis, I told you how I feel about
The Irish.
schools with two names.
Yeah,
I love it.
Bishop
I'm
McGinnis.
going to go with Bishop McGinnis, too, man. Right now they're playing good ball. Got a big win last night over, Lawton, MacArthur. So it just kind of tells you, they're hot and cold. They lose a couple weeks ago against Midwest City. They come back and beat Lawton. So depends on how they're playing, man. So I'm going to have to go with Bishop McGinnis on this one, too.
Yeah.
Next round?
Next round. Oh, geez. So we had Newcastle versus Bishop Kelly, I think is what we picked. So
I'm going to go with Newcastle.
Yep.
Got a good running back. Bishop Kelly's been hot, man. They beat up on Shawnee a couple weeks ago. But I just think Newcastle's the team to beat. They dropped down from being in last year, losing some of their guys to Tuttle, but they're still hanging in there. Got one of the better backs in the state of Oklahoma. So let's see what Newcastle can do. So I'm going to take Newcastle.
all right.
I'm going Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Sure.
I agree.
I'm just jump right on the train.
Heck yeah. All right.
Newcastle.
Now we got Booker T. Washington versus I picked Guthrie.
I'll take Booker T all day on
Lawton
this one,
Mack?
man.
Yeah.
I just think, like I said, once again, I think Booker T's playing the best football right now. And this one, you want to play your best footballs at the end of the year, not at the beginning of the year. So I know they lost earlier to Dale City and another team, but I think Booker T right now is playing good football. So I'm gonna take Booker T.
Booker T.
Yeah,
Booker T.
Gotta take Booker T as well. All right, moving on to the next.
Carl Albert, Claremore.
Yep, Carl Albert Claremore. Carl Albert.
What is the Zebra going to do against the Titan?
Exactly.
What are we going to do?
This is the thing, folks.
The Zebras are going to need the Zebras to beat the Titans.
This is the thing.
100%.
Somebody got to get upset. It
think?
happens. No one goes undefeated.
Not Carl Albert. They're not getting upset.
Okay.
No
We'll take
way.
Carl Albert.
Oh, you were really about to. You were thinking about
No, I was trying to get y'all.
He was about to pull a
Oh,
Pat
okay,
McAfee,
okay,
you know.
okay.
You know
We
when he
coming
did.
though. We coming.
it. I was about to say.
You got Dale City versus Bishop McGinnis.
Dale City.
Dale City.
Dale City.
Yeah.
Semifinal. Who you got?
Uh-oh, he said he likes
Who
the
you
school
got?
with two.
I like the two names. It's
well,
two names. It's
Dale
hard to go
City,
against them.
Bishop. Yeah,
See,
I mean,
That's
yeah.
not two names.
Is Dale City like that? They're very good this year.
yeah.
They're quiet good.
They're
Quiet good. But no, I'm gonna go Del City. I'm gonna stick with y'all. Del City.
You got Newcastle, Booker T, Washington.
That's a good one.
Booker T. I got Booker T in that one.
I'm gonna go Booker T just because of team speed. Yeah. But where's it at? It's all the end.
That'll be a neutral site, I believe. That semifinal will be a neutral site.
I'm gonna go with Booker T.
I got Booker T.
Newcastle, standing on it.
Yeah,
standing on it.
All right.
Lone Ranger. Here we go.
Lone Ranger.
Here we go. Carl Albert, Del City.
Ooh.
Oh.
Where my Eagles at? Yeah. Where my Eagles at? Roo roo. Where my Eagles at? Yeah. Where my Eagles at? Roo roo. But how's that other one go?
An eagle or a dog?
I don't know.
I'm just saying. What we got?
Liv, what is
a tough one.
What's the Carl Albert one? Bust out one of your things right now.
Do some cheers for us.
Okay, that's crazy.
What we got?
I am not picking against Carl Albert.
Only thing hurts me about Carl Albert is the quarterback.
Don't matter. Look at all the weapons he has around him.
He's got.
You could throw me back there at quarterback.
I'm
and
not saying all that.
Almost
but what I'm
successful.
saying is,
I cannot throw a ball. By the way, I cannot. Not past 30 yards.
Will he have time to throw it?
Yes, he will.
He hasn't played team speed like this. They haven't played any dogs like this.
Is it fair to say it's a dog versus like
Jonah,
a pretty boy?
They have dominated every single team.
They haven't played anybody.
But they have dominated.
But they haven't played anybody.
Carl Albert got 6 guys going to Division I college football.
Right.
Del City got some guys.
What's the most important thing on the field? The coach and the what?
The players.
No, the coach and the what? QB.
Time out.
Carl Albert's QB is their weakness.
We're going to debate on this one.
What's that?
When you got 6 guys fix to go play at the highest level of college football.
Correct.
And you don't need – Carl Albert's never really had an outstanding –
Time out. They don't have an X-Rob back there.
It don't matter. They got a K. Davis.
They
got a Elijah Matthews.
Who's the ball in the hands with 100% of the time?
They got a K. Davis.
Who has the ball 100% of the time?
Time out. You can run quarterback sneak. Everybody used to run the hall pound.
This isn't.
I'm just telling you right now.
This isn't the dude up the road in Stillwater running the football at quarterback.
I'm not saying that. When you got a defense that's only giving up how many points?
Del City got a good they haven't played anybody.
Who?
Who has Carl Albert played?
Carl Albert went play one of the top teams in 6A.
Who?
Stillwater.
Stillwater's down.
What?
Stillwater is down.
They're still better than who was Del City played?
They had a tougher road than Carl Albert.
What?
5A period is a wash. I'm just saying it's gonna be tougher than we think.
Who you picking then?
Go for it.
I don't
Stand
know.
on it.
I want to say Del
guy.
City, man.
Yeah. Who?
I want to say Del City.
I love my man Jones. I think he's a year away.
Could be.
He's a year away. I don't know who's playing quarterback. I know you got the kid Cruz that came from Toto, but I don't know. I'm gonna go with Carl Albert just to simple fact. Robert Jones is calling offense. His first year doing it. Carl Albert's defense is salty.
So you're saying not the players, it's the coaches going to determine?
Man, what happened last year? Del City had the best player on the field last year.
No.
Daniel Fields was the best player on the field last year.
No, the best. He's the best.
He's the best player on the field last year.
X-Rob turned the game over.
He turned the game around, but I'm
saying.
That
day, I think, is X-Rob.
Daniel Fields was the best player. I'm saying CA all day.
There we go. How many points they give up?
26.
Defense wins championships.
They do
QB's important. Defense wins championships.
I'm going to tell you right now. Carl Albert's defense can go play for the Dallas Cowboys and beat the Eagles tomorrow night.
Probably.
That's all I got to say.
I don't know. It's a toss-up.
I'm in
It
pain.
just depends.
Who you got?
I'm going Carl Albert.
Why would you pick Carl Albert? Give me one reason.
My amazing, beautiful wife. That's her alma mater, so I got to respect
she's
her.
A what? 3-time state champion in cheer.
There we go. Three
She's
of them,
also
three of them
what?
things. Three rings.
3 rings. That's what they do at Carl Albert.
State placer in track.
Track.
There we go.
100.
So you say,
Get your flowers, Liv.
So you saying if the baby's athletic is because of?
Oh well, no. Now she also has some clumsiness to her. So she used to be able to run very good, but now as she's getting older, the clumsiness is kind of coming out. We need to work on that, honestly. But I love her to death, and her little waddle is cute. So no, but if the baby comes out and if he's like average athletic, that's because of me. If he's like superstar athlete, that's because of her.
Oh,
for
okay,
sure.
okay.
And that comes from who?
From Uncle Jonah.
But guys, like I said, I really appreciate it, man. You know, being to come and do this at Dick's House of Sports, man. I mean, giving us this opportunity, man, to come here and, you know, and do a show. I mean, not only do we get to talk high school sports, a little bit of college, but we also get to see this beautiful place, man. I mean, you haven't been here, you need to come check it out. I don't know the correct address. So I don't want to give it to you because you might end up on Waterloo Road. So if anybody knows the correct address, please give it to me.
If you just type in Dick's House of Sport into Google, it'll pop up. That's how I got here.
But like I said, man, we're going to do, 3 more shows. We're going to do the state championship. We'll do the state championship games here. We're also going to do a golf. Got a young man that won the state championship. Trying to win the second one. We'll have him here. Then we're also going to do the girls' high school state basketball, games here, playoffs games. So all the high school state championship games this year will be played over at the Big House. So that's pretty cool. Thanks for everybody for watching us, coming out, getting a good laugh. It's always good when you got a celebrity sitting next to you. He can make you laugh and do big things. But like I said, I want to thank Ethan and Jonah for coming out on a Saturday morning and doing this. And we thank everybody. Always what?
Keep it 100.
Keep it 100 is what we do here. So we'll catch you next time. We'll have this up sometime next week. So thank you, folks, for joining us on Keep It 100 Oklahoma High School Sports. See ya.